side.
Welcome to National Herald. I'm Rukmini Sen, and I'm being joined today by shuffler Akanksha Singh. And it's strange. I have been following you, Akanksha, for a while now, and I actually never cared to know your name. Because
Yeah.
you seem like somebody who lives somewhere nearby, dances all the time, and as if I know you very well, but the name is not important. And in fact, today before the interview, I checked. I don't know her name. How is that possible? And I, of course, also during our WhatsApp editions, I kind of figured out her name.
Stands through the highways, and on we'll
What were you doing in COVID when everyone was suffering? Were you dancing?
Yes, I was dancing. And it all happened all by accident, because I was actually taking care of my health. I'm an avid gym goer, so I love my workout, and I'd love to start my day with the gym. I love that workout because it keeps me so fresh, keeps the mind fresh, keeps the body active. And I didn't want to let go of that. And that's how I actually started keeping myself positively occupied, learning a little bit of shuffle. I did not know it would go this far, but I was just doing it for myself, my body, my health, and my happiness, to stay positive, because there was a lot of fear in the first lockdown. There was this extreme fear of COVID, and we were all fearing that if we would get it, we would not get to meet our family members again and stuff. So it was also weighing me down. So I was, trying to channelize myself a little positively, learning something new. And then I was urging everybody else around me, my few friends on Instagram, to do something, every day, to stay positively channelized and active also, not to just sit around, watch Netflix and gain weight, and of course let the fear go away, not to stress and all. So that's how I started telling people to learn it with me, learn something new, use this time, because when life gives you a pause, you try and make the most of it. That's how I think. And that's how I started urging people to learn with me. And it blew up like anything. I did not know. And I was clueless after a while. What am I supposed to do? I don't even know what I'm supposed to do here.
I saw your first video, as I was telling you. I tried sharing it with my cousins, and there are a lot of dancers in our family, and I was showing them, and they were all amazed. And we actually, all of us thought you must be 20 something, going to college, about to start college, something like that. Someone, so a young kid who's trying her hand or legs on, dancing. And then suddenly I saw a husband popping out from somewhere, and then I saw two kids dancing. I mean, they all dance with you. They all act. I mean, there seems to be a lot of, now you're doing these videos where there's a lot of humor, and
Yeah.
how did this happen? All of this happen?
Humor is another personality trait of mine. I mean, my life is nothing without humor. There's a lot of wit, there's a lot of humor. So I just love it. I love reading books, which has actually taken a backseat during this whole transformation that has happened in my life, because it's so demanding. But yes, that humor had to come out in a way, because this whole journey required a lot of changes, a lot of I had to change my content. You have to be creative. When I started, I was only doing these tutorial videos because people started asking me to take online classes, and I was like, I'm not a dance teacher. I don't take classes. That's not what I do. And under that pressure, I started putting tutorials on Instagram, and they just went viral like anything. And I was like, oh my God, I've hit my own feet with my own axe. I don't know what to do. I almost deleted my account. In 5 days, I had 50,000 followers. From 2,000 followers to 50,000 in 5 days. And I did not sleep. The anxiety was killing me. I lost 3 kgs of weight. It was overpowering me like anything. I didn't have a control over myself. I've never been like that. So, and, I just had to keep going. I was like, how much can I do? How much can I shuffle?
So how did this journey begin? When did you start shuffling? And were you always a dancer?
No, I've not been a trained dancer, but I love dancing. People have always said that I dance very well, but I never had that inclination to learn any form of dance because I actually used to, grasp any kind of dance easily, whichever I wanted to do. Like Bollywood choreographies, if I want to, I will just watch it and probably just do it on the floor. So I guess that's just an attribute of mine. So not all the steps, but yeah, if I would, really give it a second thought. But during the lockdown, I was trying to keep the kids also constructively engaged. So there were these certain challenges on TikTok. At that time, TikTok was not banned, and there were these certain challenges, like the leg challenge, the hand challenge, and they were actually very intriguing and interesting. So that's how I got it. That was the time I downloaded TikTok. Otherwise, I never had time for all this. So we used to do this and we used to have so much fun. I had so much fun with the kids. It was like an activity, engaging. And it was also it also made me think that my mind, the hand motor skills, the coordination, everything was improving with all these things. Little things make a difference. So that's how I came across shuffling videos. And when I tried those, I was like, oh, it looks easy, on screen. And when I tried doing it, I was like, mother of God, what is this? This is not what dancing is. And it was actually a full body workout. So apart from it being a workout, it was a lot of fun. You have to do it with fast music. So it's basically electronic music goes with shuffling. And the music that was there on these TikTok videos was very soothing. It was amazing. It was very hypnotizing. I can say, I think I was hypnotized by all these videos and the music and
So you just watched these videos and you practiced and you picked
yeah,
up shuffling. Is that how it happened?
yeah. One
And
step led,
how?
yeah.
Okay. And how many months? How many months before you started making shuffling videos and uploading them
I
on Insta?
actually the moment I would get one step, because shuffling is not about the whole choreography. It's about every step that you learn. It's like, all the steps. They're called running man, the polly pocket, and the Charleston. So every step that I would get was like accomplishing to the core. I would feel so accomplished. I would tell my whole family that, oh my God, I got this step also today. And then I would make a video of that and I would post it on my Instagram. But that was only for my close friends. My Instagram was very, very small at that time. But because of that, it just started growing. A lot of people were interested in knowing and learning. And of course, when I came to, I did not think I would go any further. I thought I would just enjoy my TikToks and that would be the end of it. But from one step to the other, when I kept going, I was like, let me challenge myself and see how much I can learn of this. And I kept going, kept going. There were some steps which took longer than the others, but it eventually did come. In 4 months I knew all the steps, and after that came the more difficult part, the most difficult part of clubbing it all together and making choreographies out of it. And of course my Instagram also went viral after that, and it was another level altogether.
Yeah, when I see you dancing, it seems that you are a trained dancer. One, you take care of every minute detail so well. You're very expressive. A lot of things are very nuanced. It's hard to believe that you've never been trained in any form of dance, not even like a Indian classical dance, something on the side.
Not at all, not Indian class, but I before marriage, a little bit of a grooming course. Had um a workshop in it. So that was like once a week, little bit of, but like I mean, I think I've just been a natural dancer always, and shuffling requires a lot of time to perfect, so I don't, my videos take a lot of time, not now, because now it comes a little more fluently to me, but before I was taking so much time to make these videos because I wanted to perfect them. So once they were perfect, and of course if you go back to my older videos, like my earlier videos, even I feel, oh my god, you can see the confidence level at that time and now it's, very different. And right now I'm enjoying it like a free bird. So it takes almost 12 months to become really really fluent with your shuffling. So it's actually a gradual process and a beautiful journey actually to, reach there. So a lot of people are very impatient when they come. I've been taking classes also, and after the beginner level they don't go to the intermediate level because it is intense, it is very challenging and very intense. So definitely, maybe even I would not have come this far if my Instagram had not gone viral, but it kept me going. My friends and family kept me going. They did not let me back out.
And how did you involve your kids? Because I see a lot of videos where your daughter is dancing. Between some of them, your son is also dancing now with you.
Yes.
So how did that happen?
So they were interested when they saw my Instagram becoming so hyped. And of course it was fun, it was a lot of fun. So they started, at home only, started doing a little bit of the basic steps with me. And of course that little trepidation that you have, that you don't want to uh, put your kids out in front of the world, you just want to keep your private life private. So I think I did not foresee that I would not be able to keep it that private after a while. But yeah, the kids just jumped into shuffling themselves. I did not force them. I did not ask them to do it for me. And then there was this shuffling trend that was doing, going all over the world. That was the chain shuffle, the shuffle chain. So I asked the kids, will you do it with me? And they were very eager to do it with me. So that was the first video I made with them, the shuffling chain, moving like that. It was a simple thing. But that day when I put it out, everybody who was not following me initially, all those followers who had come, like because of my account going viral, they were like, oh my god, you're a mom, you've got kids and all. And nobody knew. Of course that reaction is even now. But yeah, my daughter is a trained dancer, she's a Kathak dancer, so her footwork is stronger. Her footwork is very strong. I think that's why she acclimatized easily to shuffling. But I took a longer time because I've never done any kind of footwork before in my life. So
And
just
you also mentioned that you're 40, you've reached 40, and you announced you're 40 on your Insta.
yeah.
So, so I mean, this is very aspirational, I'm sure, for a lot of people who are going to be 40. I'm going to be 50 very soon. So,
Oh my god.
so you talked about fitness, that you're an avid fitness person.
Yeah.
Tell me, how do you how what's a day like? How do you? It's tough for some people to kind of go to the gym. People like me. So how do you manage that?
I tell you, I was not 4 years ago. I transformed my life by starting to go to the gym. So I used to get this regular back pain, like any other mother, any other woman. I was also like, oh my God, I've got so many responsibilities, my kids, my house, my kitchen, my in laws, everything, But one day I went for my x-ray. I said, something is definitely wrong with my back, I just couldn't move. I mean, I had to turn like this, or, turn my whole body to look around. And that was the time the doctor told me, he said, he did the x-ray and he said, what's, maybe there's something playing on your mind, or what it is, but there's nothing physically wrong with you. Go to the gym tomorrow. And I said, are you like serious? Go to the gym? I can't even move, He said, go to the gym, let your trainer talk to me. I said, okay, let me try this out, but slowly, of course, I started going slowly and, gymming slowly. And that was the day. And today is the day, touch wood, my back pain has not come back. I used to get it every few months, every 2-3 months, and it would stay for as long as like 2 months, it would not leave me. And I realized the power of fitness and exercise for the body, moreover for the brain, not just the body, because it was keeping my mind so fresh. And just taking out a little bit of time in the morning, I made my routine. I said, okay, everything else can wait. Even my health is very important. I need to take care of it. Nobody else is going to, come and take care of me. I have to take care of myself. So that was the time I made a rigid routine for myself. 5 days a week, I go to the gym. If I can't go to the gym, I do, a small workout at home or something for 15 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever time I have. Sometimes I just go to the gym also for 15 minutes, because it's just a change for me. It's a change for the mind. The mind becomes fresh, and I'm so charged for the day. I feel the difference between the days I go to the gym and I don't go to the gym. So it's a lot of difference, and that is the
So,
thing.
so you go for around what, an hour? You do an hour long workout every day. Is that how it
Yeah,
works out?
earlier I used to go for half an hour because the kids were going to school, and so I had to drop off my son at 7:30, and then I would hit the gym, and by 8:15 I would be back home. So whatever time I got in the middle, but I would utilize that time. But now, because of my shuffling also has come in, so I do give 1 hour to the gym plus my shuffling. That's all a part of it, because shuffling is also cardio, and I enjoy it. And that's the place where there's a yoga room in my gym, so I do get that space to dance around, which doesn't happen at home. So yeah, 1 hour I do give me time.
And looking at your Insta, one can see that you're also a performer, right? You act well.
Yeah.
You have a good sense of timing when it comes to humor. Have you ever thought of making the transition to, like really doing this professionally, dancing
I
and acting?
I really haven't. I did not think of I didn't think of even shuffling, uh, at this level. And humor is something that, I mean, my life is humor. I find humor in everything. I mean, I can be emotional right now, and I can just be laughing in the next 5 minutes. It's like that. So I don't know. I've never thought of it.
And I was noticing your videos, and I realized that you have a great sense of style. I mean, the kind of uh, the way you dress up, and there are these videos where you kind of making you doing these cuts from one outfit to another, and you have you, clearly I thought that you have either do you do have you studied fashion? Have you
Yes,
have
I
studied
have.
fashion? Ah, of course,
I've had
it
that
shows.
me. So I actually wanted to be an architect, but then after I got out of school, I wanted to do fashion design, and I also wanted to do graphic design. So I studied fashion design and graphic design from Pearl Academy of Fashion. And then I got into jewelry designing, because just out of my curiosity, I wanted to study about gemstones and jewelry making. And when I went there, there was no looking back. I just got so intrigued by, I mean, it was so um, attractive. My father supported me a lot. So he said, go for it. I mean, I'm really thankful to God for my parents. They've been very, very supportive in all the decisions that I've taken in my life. And yeah, imagine from there to a dancer at 40.
Yeah, and maybe you'll be fit for today's OTT platforms with all your talent. I mean, I hope they look at you and find you, and if they look at the number of followers you have a
I'm
huge
proud of,
following.
I have got like 3 dance shows, offers, but I don't know if I can actually go to that level. I mean, they are treating me actually like a 20-year-old, but yeah, okay. I mean, come on, let the truth be the truth. I am 40. I can't somersault in the air. I can't split on the floor. And
But you
yes,
can actually. But you can. I mean, the kind of dancing you are doing, the kind of dance you're doing, is very young and youthful.
yeah,
It's not just moving your body. I mean, those kind of dances of I see internet and social networking sites, and I'm always amused that people are just moving their body and they think it's dance, but you are actually you you have good footwork, you have good expressions, you are moving your hands with very nuanced, extremely nuanced dancing. And
Thank you so much. And when you said you move your hands, there was a time when I was not moving my hands, when I was dancing. So because it's all legs, shuffling is all legs. And there were some people who would be like, why don't you move your hands? Of course, the trolls, the negative comments were all a part of this journey, and they have really pushed me out to mix my content and jumble my content up a little bit to come out with new content actually. So for everything it's been like a you know trial and error, that I've actually been experimenting with my content also, because that's the even I would not like to watch the same thing every day. So what is in it for me, and what is in it for my followers? But really, my followers are so amazing, and so much support they have given me throughout. It's amazing, unbelievable, because I thought being out there, being an influencer, meant people say the nastiest things to you. Of course they do come, but all in all, these people respect me so much. I just feel so overwhelmed by that.
tell me, when you suddenly started dancing, when you suddenly decided to shuffle, and you were a mommy at home, you had your own work, and suddenly you were clearly paying a lot of time, attention, and spending a lot of time on your dance. How did your family react when you suddenly started dancing so much?
This is a secret which I will be telling everybody very soon also. That during the first lockdown, I was very lucky to be locked down with my parents. I was there at their house. So obviously, I had a lot of time on hand, and I was just, trying to while away my time a lot. Of course, it is a fact that if I had been in my own house, I would not have tried this out. I would not have even probably downloaded TikTok. Just because I went there, I downloaded TikTok and this happened. If that had not happened, if COVID had not happened, if this lockdown had not happened, this would not have happened. So everything is
and
interrelated.
and, and when your children and your partner, they saw you dancing, what was their first response when they saw you, that okay, this is like serious stuff?
Yeah, they are used to me dancing because I dance a lot actually. I mean, I have never had any training, but we do have these dancing Saturday nights, and literally in the family itself, where my kids and I, we put on music and we dance. So the kids are used to seeing me dance, but the shuffling was actually making everybody's eyes wide, that okay, that's actually something. Husband was also proud of me, and my kids were also very proud of me, my parents were very proud of me. So when I came back, my in-laws, my mother-in-law is also very fond of dance and entertainment and everything. And she's been a dementia patient, so her health is not very good right now, and at the moment she is bedridden completely. But she was also very happy. She was thrilled to see me dance, and she would also join. I would call her, you know mama, dance karenge, so she would dance a little bit, go, and yeah, they're all happy. Right now she doesn't even know that what is happening in my life. She's not aware. She's not in that state. But my father-in-law is very supportive, and so is the rest of my family. Of course, my friends, every day they keep pushing me. Every time I say in the morning, one fine day I do get up and say, I'm deleting my account now. It's bus, that I can't do anymore. But yes, it of course, I think it must have taken them some time to understand that I'm not only doing the X amount of things, I'm doing YZ amount of things also now in my life, and I need my own space, I need my own time and privacy, and everybody needs to respect that and let me do it.
Wow, wow! This is such a fascinating story. I knew there must be a story behind you, because the way you dance, the way you present yourself, and then your children come in, then your partner comes in, and I see your home somewhere, and it's so you've been dancing through a lot of things. Your mother-in-law has dementia, and the problem of COVID, which I think the loneliness and isolation, we have all suffered it. And through it all,
Yeah.
you kind of managed to bring in all your talents, your fashion and your desire to dance and engaging with your children at another level. All of it has come together. How fascinating. Thank you very much, Akanksha, for joining us and for agreeing to talk to us. You're quite a
Yeah.
star.
Pleasure for me to be talking to you, Rukmini, really. And the charm on your face is, it speaks volumes about you as a person.
But I need to go to the gym like you. so, so yeah, I'm very inspired.
Oh, yeah. A lot of women write to me every day that because of you, I'm a mother. I have a 6-month-old baby. I have a 10-month-old baby. I have a 2-year-old toddler. But because of you, I'm going to the gym or, various things. It makes me so happy every day because with just little steps, we all can turn our lives around, and make them better in so many ways.
So true, so true. Thank you very much for joining this chat.